All right, there we have it. No longer in the barn, but the cows are still here on the island. How's it going, everybody out there in Radio Land? DJ Hudson is in the house once again. The Wednesday night mixtape show is live, and it's from 7 till 10, so stick around. And a great night ahead. Lots of music for the Odessa Fair that's coming up this weekend, July 13th to the 16th. But I have one special guest here tonight, Miss Ashley Clark, and she's going to be talking about her new business that she just started, which is called Expression. So you can check it out if you want before we have a chat with her at www.expressionktown.com and see what it's all about. But she will be coming up shortly, and we're going to chat about the business and about her, and yeah, we're going to have a good night ahead. So make sure you crank it up. Have some fun with me over here on the island, on a rock, in a barn. That's right, I'm in a barn in downtown Stella, Ontario. If you don't know where that is, Google it. Very small little town here on Amherst Island. CJAI 92.1 FM. Right there, you hear some Goldwing and a song called Storm by Fossils and Gospels. We're going to leave you with some Project 29. I'm going to get all set up, do some Geordie Jackson here, play some local stuff as well tonight, and get ready to sit down with Ashley. So, like I say, tune in, crank it up, enjoy the evening. Wednesday night mixtape show right here. But right now I have in the studio Miss Ashley Clark, and we are going to chat with her about her business that she just started. Entrepreneur, and still going to school for media at St. Loyalist College in Belleville. And she's over here, and we're going to chat with her about her new business called Expression. If you want to check it out while we're talking, have a look-see, www.expressionktown.com. So, how you doing, Ashley?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good stuff. Excellent. Well, thanks for coming over. I know I kind of approached you, and we try to support local business over here. So that was my whole idea, to kind of get you over here and just get people kind of aware on what your business is all about. So I did a little bit of research on here, and I found out that it was like a summer program that you can apply for through the government. So that's what you did, right?
Yes.
Excellent stuff. So do you want to kind of tell us a little bit about the process and how you went about to kind of start this?
Yeah, so it actually started as my final project for the journalism program at Loyalist, and we had to make our own site and kind of focus on something. So I focused on the arts because I've always been into them. And then I did it for a few months in Belleville, and I had a journalism professor who was retired approach me and say, look, you know, you could actually make this a business. And he handed me a brochure for the summer company program and said, you should try this. He basically gave me a 1-hour crash course on the business side of journalism. And so I decided to apply. I had already had the business plan done pretty much because of it being a project for school. So it didn't take me too long to actually set everything up and submit the application. And sure enough, I have my own business.
And here we are with your own business.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great. And you've been busy at it for the last couple months, right?
Yeah, since about the end of May.
End of May? Excellent. Yeah, I seen it. I was pretty intrigued by it. So I was like, you know what? We got to get her over here and talk about this and let people know what she's all about. So as we were talking earlier, it's mostly focused on the arts in Kingston, which is a very artsy city. Of course, as we know, we just had City Park Arts Festival there. And Skeleton Park Festival, and has to do with the arts as well. I don't know if you attended that or not, but
yeah, I got some photos there. They're on the website.
They're on the website. There you go. So, speaking of the website, you're an entrepreneur, and you decided that you've done everything on your own, right? Including the website design.
Yeah, I designed it all myself with the help of Wix.com.
Which is very popular, but that's great. And it's very intriguing, and there's a lot of great stuff on there. And like I said, go check it out, www.expressionktown.com. So I've also noticed that you do, like, you got sort of different themes and different projects on the website, including interviews with local musicians, Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so because I'm a one-woman show, I have to keep myself on schedule, and so I kind of plan what I'm doing each week. So on Monday, I do the featured artist of the week. So it could be an artist or a musician, and I basically do a Q&A with them, and I post that each week. And then Tuesday, I call Try It Tuesday, where I do a little fun do-it-yourself video for crafty things, like I did a glitter bookmark and a do-it-yourself temporary tattoo, stuff like that. And then Wednesdays are Wednesday work days. So since it's hump day, I kind of go with that theme, and I publish a profile on someone who uses creativity on a day-to-day basis. So like the last one I did was about a potter at Amaranth Pottery, or Amaranth Stoneware, sorry. And then Thursday I do Weekend Wonders. So for all of you wondering what's going on during the weekend, I have a giant list of all the arts and entertainment events going on. So that'll be up tomorrow.
And that's great. So so you do like a weekly interview with a local musician, right? So so far you've worked with I've noticed Tegan McLaren, Amanda Sadler, some pretty well-known names around the area already, and we've had them over here on the station. We support them as well. So how do you find working with musicians and doing interviews like that? Was that something you really wanted to incorporate in this?
Yeah, I love talking to artsy people. I mean, we have a lot in common, so I totally get where they're coming from, and I can kind of share that perspective with everyone, because a lot of people don't realize the stuff that goes on in an artist's life. I mean, with actors and such, there's a lot that people don't realize, and same with musicians. I mean, a lot of them are working full-time jobs and balancing gigs at night, and it's a lot to do for one person. So it's interesting to kind of see everybody's schedule, I guess.
Yes, I can attest to that. Busy man right here. You can ask my family and friends. They know all about it. And this is like a volunteer, something I do over here bi-monthly, right? So it's absolutely fun, and I get to, have entrepreneurs like yourself over here, so we can support you and kind of get your name out there and let people know. So can people approach you, or have you been out kind of approaching people? Have you had other people approach you since you started this? Saying, hey, I've heard about this. Do you want to?
I get a lot of people messaging me through my Facebook page, and like the TET Center wanted to get in contact, and I think I reached out to the Kingston School of Art, and we kind of have a bit of a relationship now as well. And so I've had a few people come to me, and me go to a few people. It's kind of a good give and take.
Well, that is good, since you're brand new at this, and people are kind of checking it out and going, wow, this is really good. I want to get involved. And, do you feel that's what's happening right now?
Yeah, I even, because it's just me and I'm drowning in it, basically, I actually sent out a note saying that I was looking for volunteers, like high school volunteers and such that need hours. And I that's what I was expecting, but I actually had some older people, not old people, but adults, message me and say that they were actually interested in volunteering for expression. So hopefully I'll have a bit of a load off my shoulders soon.
So I noticed that this was like you talked to, the whole kind of thing was like a summer business, because you are going back to school in the fall and whatnot. So this was kind of to see, okay, is this thing going to be, how is this thing going to work just for the summer, and then in the future, of course, going back to school and all, you're hoping to keep this thing going?
I think I'll probably get some protests if I don't try to keep it going.
Yeah.
Considering the relationships I've made. So yeah, I'll definitely try and do it maybe part-time while I'm in school and see what happens.
And that's why you're kind of looking for volunteers and people to kind of help you, because you are going back to school, right? So I think it's a great idea, and we do have some stuff like that happening in Kingston. What's on in Kingston, and we got musicfly.ca is mostly to do with, I don't know if you've heard of that or not. Yeah,
I actually stole a bunch of their events on last Weekend Wonders, so.
Sorry, Joe.
You're a great source. He was actually one of the guys that approached me and said, hey, did you know about my website? And I went, oh, it's great.
Well, Joe's a great guy, and he's all about the community as well, and supporting anything to do with music. And I'm sure, that he would get a hold of you for sure. Mm-hmm. But his website, it's a great concept as well, and it's anything to do with the whole region musically, and not just for musicians, but for artists as well and stuff. But he's definitely a good guy to talk to about this for sure. But anyways, you do have a business card and you do have a website, and you also, you do photography as well. Mm-hmm. So you do that on the side, or is this all kind of entwined with the business?
Yeah, I started up my own photography business, quote unquote, just because I am okay at photography. I did it a lot in high school, and then there was also a course in my journalism program. So I've had a few people approach me about photography, so I've done some photo shoots for friends and family and friends of friends, and so then I figured I'd incorporate that into my business because, with a website, I don't make people pay to see my website, so there's got to be some form of profit in it for me as well. So.
Oh, absolutely, right? So, you do videography, and also, you're a multimedia journalist as well, right? So you're constantly getting a hold of people, interviewing people, taking pictures, taking videos. You're very busy already.
Yes.
So that's good, and the website looks great.
Thank you.
I went and checked it out, and there's lots of great information on there, great interviews, great videos. So far, so good. And like I say, go check it out, www.expressionktown.com. And if you want to get a hold of Ashley for any reason, to talk to her, to find out more about it, to sit down with her, whatever, to help her out, do what I'm doing over here, promote the business, give her a call, 613-532-8639. Or you can email her at expressionktown@gmail.com. That's right. All right, so we're going to get back to a couple songs, and then I'm going to do a couple more questions for her, and then we're going to rock the night away, because I think she's going to catch the 8 o'clock ferry back home. But I really appreciate coming over here and kind of talking about this and making some time for me. And I know you're a busy girl. So, so Ashley Clark, Expression, entrepreneur, here on CJAI 92.1 FM. All right, there we have it. Some Bouncing Souls right there at True Believers. And before that, we heard some Mahones. Get my punk fix in there, people. Anyways, we are speaking with Miss Ashley Clark, who's an entrepreneur, and she's going to school still for journalism. And she's got her own business here that she's just started in the summer here, and it's called Expression. And it's Discover the Creative Culture of Kingston. And you check out her website at www.expressionktown.com. So, Ashley, you want to tell us just a little bit about your background in the arts culture, which kind of got you on this path?
Well, it started pretty much from when I could start singing, which was probably around the same time I started talking. I've been in choirs all my life. I started into theater at the age of 10. I was an orphan in Annie Jr.
Wow.
And I even got the nickname Orphan after that. And then I was in every musical in high school, so 3 out of 4 of those years. And then I took graphic design in high school, photography. I got 100% in yearbook class. I actually ended up staying in part of the summer to get the prom photos done, so
wow.
I actually got reimbursed for the time I spent on that, so that was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
In terms of being a journalist, I actually volunteered for the Whig Standard on their community editorial board at the age of 12. My dad showed me a little article, and he knew I wanted to be a writer, so he showed me this little, it was almost like a little classified thing in the Whig Standard. It was called A Call for Writers. I'm like, well, I'm 12, Dad. Like, there's no way. He was like, well, just try. Like, the worst they can say is no. So I tried, and I said, my perspective is from a 12-year-old perspective, so that'd be great to have. And they went, sure. And so I wrote for them for a year.
Wow,
and then,
that's great.
Yeah, and then in high school, my principal approached me, and Kingston East News was looking for a high school writer. So I volunteered for them in high school, and then I ended up getting hired by them after my first year at Loyalist College in the journalism program. So I freelanced for them for a while. And then I took the journalism program at Loyalist, and I just graduated this year. But I'm heading back to school to take a 1-year postgraduate public relations program.
Excellent.
And here I am.
So we're going to hear a lot more and see a lot more of Miss Ashley Clark, everybody. That's right. That's quite the background already.
Yeah.
And you're still a young woman, so you got a lot of future ahead of you. And what a great start with this business you got going on here. And you were saying earlier that people can actually advertise on your site.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the website's free, so I don't really make anything off of it, and it is still a business. So, I mean, if and it's all arts and entertainment stuff, so I figured a lot of the arts and entertainment businesses in Kingston might be interested in putting their businesses out there and getting it advertised on my website, and I think it'd be a good opportunity for them. But I mean, I'm a little biased, so.
Well, I think it's a great concept that you got going here, and that's why I kind of got you over here to kind of help you promote it here on Amherst Island Radio, and we'll support you 100% for sure. And I like that you can submit your events and kind of be a part of your website as well. But you got to go check it out. She's got a lot of great interviews and videos, pictures, all that stuff on there. Some good stories. It shows her services and what she does there and how you can contact her. Do you have anything else on social media besides our website?
Yes, I have a lot. I have Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. For the Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, you can find me at the @ Expression K-Town. And then YouTube, I think it's just Expression K-Town as well, so I'm easy to find.
She is. There you go. You can find her, no problem, right there. So if you're more interested in what she does and you want to get a hold of her, she has an email at expressionktown@gmail.com, or you can give her a call, 613-532-8639. Make sure you go check out her website, www.expressionktown.com. And thanks for coming over.
Not a problem. Glad to be here.
Excellent. And hopefully we'll be on your website soon.
Check it out.
Smallest radio station in Canada. CJAI 92.1 FM. Thanks again. Miss Ashley Clark, everybody. Go check out her website. Expression.